I got a lady who has a whole trunk full of groceries right now. Temperature sensitive groceries. But this dude's carrot cake has to get delivered first. So now I have to go on the same flipping road I just was on and go 7.5 miles to the exact fucking place that I just was. It's completely nonsensical.
We got ourselves a big over here.
Hello, and welcome back to another Cruisin with Corey. It is a Saturday morning, and we are out here ready to get our grind on, making whatever we can here, because we need the money at this point in the week. It is the day before Easter, so I do expect things to be busier, and I have finally broken the mold, and I actually got myself a Spark order. I know, first time I've been able to say that in quite a while. It's decent. I mean, about $30, 6 miles, 2 shops, 25 combined items, so it should be pretty easy. We're going to go bang it out. I'm not going to show you. We're going back to my old school methodology with Spark. I don't want to risk deactivation, and one of these days we're going to go through the terms of service of the contractor agreement together, and I'm going to show you why I don't feel comfortable fully getting into the weeds with Spark orders. I know everybody else does it. I get it, but I don't want to lose it. So we'll very high level go over our experience with this order. And like, share, comment, subscribe on our way to 2,000 subscribers. Would appreciate the help to get there. But let's go into the store. Well, I am anyways, and bang this out. All right, well, that one was not as swimmingly but good as I would have hoped. The second drop-off, it was to a sweet old lady. She has just got out of the hospital, and she could barely move in her walker. She's by herself, and it needed a passcode. Now, I could barely understand her. You could tell she was definitely struggling. She couldn't unlock her phone. She kept entering the passcode and it kept failing. So she couldn't even unlock her phone to get into her Walmart app. I needed a passcode. And, you know, she's asking me to type it in. I'm trying. I can't fully understand what she's saying. We're starting to get locked out. And I'm like, ma'am, I understand your situation. Unfortunately, if I don't get the passcode, I have to take your order back to the store. Eventually, after like probably 15 minutes, she got her passcode and got in the phone, and we were able to get what I needed to leave. But Walmart really needs to get their shit together with that. I just do not see a reason why, if the GPS knows that I'm there, like, why cannot, like every other app, you wait 5 minutes, 3 minutes, and you take a picture and you leave. I don't understand why you have to return it to the store over a passcode. It literally makes zero sense. And from Walmart's perspective, they have to throw all the groceries away. It's just a stupid system, man. But we gotta snap out of that real quick. Try to see what we can get next. All right, I guess Spark is back. We just grabbed ourselves a curbside. It's nothing to blow the doors open in the world, but it's pretty decent. 18 for 3. If it was a DoorDash, I would be jumping for glee, but if it's a Spark order, I'm just like, it's all right. You know, it's the app bias I always talk about. So it is going to an area that is a little difficult to access. The downtown area of Plymouth is very archaic because it's the very historic area, so it is a little, you know, the houses are very difficult to get to on that area of street. So, but I'm ripping band-aids off. Back in the day, I wouldn't have taken it and I would have complained about it. But now, you know what? We need the money. We're taking it. So let's go do a pickup. Obviously, I'm not showing you any of that for obvious reasons. All right, there's a reason why you shouldn't write things off early, because that address was actually a lot easier to get to than I thought it was going to be. So $18 really only took maybe 20 minutes. That's what you like to see. So now we're kind of at a weird little lull. It's 10:30, so we're not really going to get food orders right now. But, I mean, 2 Spark orders in one day. I haven't had that in months, so let's see if it keeps rolling. All right, ton of waiting. We're back to normal, but we got a Spark order. I mean, I was waiting. I didn't really get any DoorDashes that I liked, but I actually have a plan right now. There is a Shipt order that I have on the screen that pays about 18 bucks with a $10 tip. And the problem is it's about that drop off. That store is about 8 miles from here. So this Shaw's order, this Spark order that I'm taking is about 3/4 of the way to the Shaw's where I can get the Shipt order. So this should kind of connect the dots for us. I'll make $13 here so that I can make $27 later. So let's go run, and this is literally only 2 items. So this will be a cinch. I messed up. Both of these items are flowers, so we'll pray for the best that they're here. Got 2 sets of flowers. I got the same price that he had, but they didn't have the exact ones. But if you're ordering flowers the day before a holiday and if they total less than $20, I really don't think you care. You just want something. So he didn't reply. That's his problem. I tried to do the best I could, but our plan's still intact. The order's there. I'm gonna wait. And actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna take it now. The way Shipt is these days, orders don't surge anymore. They really take forever to surge. So right now it's 11. The order is drop off between 12 and 1. Even if I wait 15 minutes to get there, it's not going to go up. So we're just taking now. Only 10 items. So now we're continuing our stack to make about 30 something bucks. So I'll take it. Let's go. That was nice and easy. So now we are about perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So that was 13 bucks. Worst case, if he's crabby over the flowers, it was 11 bucks, but I doubt it. And again, we're going to be making about 27 on this ship. So this is essentially a $37 stack, and it minimized the miles that I would have taken to go do the Shaw's by itself. So it is a good positioning order. Shipt finally updated, at least for Shaw's in our area, where they have the aisle numbers, which I know Shaw's enough, it's straightforward, but they never had aisle numbers before, so it's kind of cool that they do now. I have a lot to say about Shipt, but that's going to be in another video. I keep saying that, I just don't do enough Shipt. But anyways, blah, 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 let's go to Shaw's. Oh. I don't need to scan it? Okay. We're not at the drop-off yet, but we got a Uber Eats banger shop. It's a max pay surge for Target in a town that is about 2 towns over. Now, I still have to drop this off about 3 minutes away from this drop-off. And then I'll have to head there. Hopefully they don't take this away from me. I'm kind of worried that they might take it away from me, because I don't think I'll get there for about 25 minutes. But again, in a rural zone, you got to take cash flow. This is a good order. I can just work in that area. I know that area enough that, you know what, it is what it is, but that's if we even are able to take it, because again, I don't know if I'm going to get there in time, but we're basically here at this drop-off, so we should be okay. We didn't get yelled at by Uber, so I think we're gonna be good. We're heading that way now. I'm looking at the item list, and it's just grocery. It's basic grocery. There's really nothing on here that's obscure. This is a super Target, so it's not like the one that I usually do my ships out of. But we also could stay and just do shipped orders out here too. So let's get there as quick as we can before we get yelled at. I want to keep this one because this is the cash flow we need. Even if it's mileage, it's the cash flow that we need.
But I was ready to kind of get out of the house for a little while and come to town Friday.
That is the greatest sign ever.
Just as I suspected, it was a max pay shop. For those who don't know, if you don't know, now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
The highest Uber will pay for any shop and pay order, or really any food order, is $35. Takes a lot of going around the block to get there, or just very few drivers online, but that means she tipped around $13, so hopefully she did. It wasn't a huge order, but whatever. So we're about 2 towns over from where I want. There is a Walmart about 2 miles away from me, and you may say, well, just switch your zone. I don't want to switch my zone. There's a nighttime incentive, and based on how Spark has been, I feel like I could actually get it. And when you switch your zone over, it does sometimes screw up your incentives. So I'm going to keep an eye on Instacart, DoorDash Shipt. I'm going to grab lunch because I haven't eaten all day. And we'll see what happens. If I have to dead mile back, it sucks. It's part of rural life. But I think we'll be able to put something together and maximize our trip back. All right, just grabbed our first DoorDash of the day. It's about an $8.50 for 3. Keeps us in this area. Another one of my logic plans of working in this kind of zone is if you're going to make a big hike out somewhere, at least try to maximize the earnings that you can get in that area. Inevitably, I am going to head back to Plymouth, but I may as well just try to do some short hops here and maybe luck out and get a drive back. So lunch is going to have to wait a little bit. We're going to go to 99 restaurants. All right, we just grabbed ourselves some Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
So we just took an order that, again, pardon me, at surface level, it looks terrible. But I swear there's a method to the madness. This order is it's only 29 combined items for Stop and Shop, which is right up the road from here, maybe 3 miles. And it's 22 miles. You're like, Corey, you're an idiot. And, there is merit to that. But this order is taking me back to Plymouth, which I'm in a town called Wareham. It's like 2 towns over. It's actually pretty close to where I live. But I'm not done working today. This order will take me where I want to be. 22 miles away. Well, I guess 25 if you account the transit miles to get there. But I'm going to get paid $55, probably be in the store for about an hour. No, not even 29, probably half hour. So 90 minutes later, I'll probably be where I want to be with an extra 55, hopefully, assuming out of stocks and all that stuff. So this actually puts us pretty close to the 200 mark, like 180 or something. It's almost 2. So by 3 o'clock, we'll be at like 180, and then we have Saturday night with a Spark incentive. So we'll turn off DoorDash. We're not going to need it anytime soon. Let's go ahead and Stop and Shop. Okay, we just shopped all those. It wasn't necessarily hard, but I'm not the best Instacarter because I don't do it very often. What it's gonna ask for, what it doesn't ask for, I'm not like up to full speed on it. And I don't shop that store very often. So I think we got it shopped. It was quoted 37 shop minutes. I think I did it in 37 shop minutes, but then checking out and bagging probably in the store for about an hour. Now we're 7 minutes to the first customer, probably 15 to the next customer after that, and then 20, I would say. So I don't think we're gonna be done with this till almost 4. When did I accept this? Man, there was one out of stock that she didn't want to refund. It's 140, I accepted it. So start to finish, 140 to what I'm gonna guess to be 330 for $55. I mean, it's better than dead miles. That's for sure. That's the positive way to look at this. So I did put one of the orders in a frozen bag, in an insulated bag. I very seldom do that, but for how far it's going, I felt it was justified. So let's go get it. Okay, so this plan might be a little bit off. We just delivered the first one, and now we are going where I thought the final location was going to be, which was all the way up north, headed back to Plymouth. That's where we're going now. So that means I have to backtrack south to go to the third order. This makes 0 sense. And it throws my plan off because now I'm going to be so close to my house, I don't know if I'm going to come back out afterwards. There's no way on Instacart to change the order. This literally... I got a lady who has a whole trunk full of groceries right now. Temperature-sensitive groceries. But this dude's carrot cake has to get delivered first. Make it make sense, folks. Whatever, I don't have a choice, so here we go. Alright, I'm literally fuming right now inside at the idiocy of Instacart. Well, this order is going to take me about 2 hours, so that would have been, I'm going to round it down. It's not $27 an hour, it's $25 an hour to $24. There was like a $7 refund I had to do, so that'll eat into my tip. After I dropped off the first one, I very easily could have dropped off the second one. It would have been about, I don't know, a 7-minute detour from how long it took me to get here. And then I could have dropped this one off that I just did, and it would have had me in my zone. Like, I'm back. This is where I want to be. This is the edge of what I would call my stomping grounds. So now I have to go on the same flipping road I just was on and go 7.5 miles to the exact fucking place that I just was. It's completely nonsensical. Like, their routing system, I didn't catch it. I mean, if I had caught, part of it's my fault. But again, you don't have a lot of time on Instacart orders to analyze them because they're first come, first serve. I wouldn't have taken this, and I probably could have just taken dead miles back or did $27 an hour on food. Because now I'm going to be back home, basically, at 3:30. I'm going to be 5 minutes from my house at 3:30. Now I'm cranky, and now I'm not in a mood to go back out and grind and hustle. And on top of that, I'd have to drive 15 miles back north again. So this is why I hate Instacart, because it's just dumb. It has its moments. Some people love it. Some people are diamond cart. And you know what? Amen for them. But I'm sorry. I don't even know if you need a pros and cons on Instacart after this rage, but we are 13 minutes away. and we'll see where I stand and if something comes up afterwards. So we're done with that order, and we went down from $55 to a tentative $51.87. Again, that's Instacart for you. I take some blame. I took the order. I should have seen the little squiggle path, but again, if I waited longer, it might not have been there. So you live, you learn, is what it is. Now, my $1 million question is, do I feel like staying out right now? I'm so close to my house. So, it's only 3:30 though. I don't know, maybe I'll grab a coffee and go up north. But anyways, for the sake of a video, wrapping things up. Cool that we got Spark orders back. We did a very, very varied day, to say it generically. We did Shipt, we did Instacart, we did DoorDash, we did Uber Eats. I guess what did I miss? Grubhub is the only thing I didn't do here today, but can't do it all. Not all the time. Sometimes you can. But anyways, like, share, comment, subscribe. Help me out on the mission to our next goal, 1,700, and then on the way to 2,000 subscribers. Let me know what you want me to do next down below. Do you want more ride-alongs? Do you want me to do some updates? Kind of figuring out what you guys want. And happy to try to please the masses as we can here in the gig economy. But this is going to be Cruisin with Corey. Why can I not even remember my outro? I'm so out of it. This is Cruisin with Corey. Corey out.